I'm sitting here thinking, why do so many of us cut ourselves off from our metaphysical experiences? We deny them. We feel that if something like that has happened to us, something unusual, something uncanny, something metaphysical, that couldn't be right. That's an aberration. That's some sort of overlapse of the mind or some sort of temporary insanity. Why? Why do we think that? We think that because of the way we've been conditioned. From childhood, the only thing that's real is what we can see, touch, smell, taste. In other words, the physical senses, and anything else is, well, a bit hokey-pokey, not quite right. And yet we know deep down this isn't the case. Nearly all of us, I would possibly say all of us, at some time during our lives have some unusual experience happen to us, which cannot be explained in scientific terms. Something metaphysical. I've had many such experiences over the years, and it was in my early 30s that I began to take some interest in this, and since that time have taken a pretty deep interest in it. 50 years possibly of automatic writing books on the subject of metaphysical subject matter. 36 years, twice daily meditation, Vipassana, thousands of hours behind me. The reading of many, many books. And when I started this off years ago, there were very few sources of information. The Adyar bookshop in Pitt Street, Sydney, sold books of the type that I was interested in. Most bookshops did not. A few public libraries took a risk and put out books. I remember reading a book by a Dr. Shafika Kagula, I think it was her name, an American psychiatrist who investigated psychics and was so impressed that she had to write a book about it. But most psychologists, psychiatrists poo-pooed the idea. Are you joking? It's no joke now. You can look on YouTube and you can see virtually hundreds of people, hundreds, who have had near-death experiences. In other words, they've died technically, heart stopped beating, stopped breathing, and been brought back to life and can remember what happened in the time they were so-called dead. Near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences where they've left their body and seen themselves, seen their physicality. This is no longer easy to deny. There are people who deny it. There are people who would never look. How does the saying goes? There are those that will not hear. There are those that will not see. And this will always be the case. There'll always be someone. Skeptics who don't really examine what's going on. Not even in their own lives. They're frightened to look within. They're frightened to stop their ever-running mind of thoughts because they identify with it completely. Big mistake. Was it Descartes who said, I think, therefore I am? I think, therefore I am. One of the biggest mistakes ever made. When you stop thinking, when the verbal chatter stops, you're still there. But I've spoken about this before. Getting back to the main theme Metaphysics and its avoidance. Do you avoid it? Do you deny that you might be a spiritual being having an earthly experience? I won't ask you to think about it because the mind won't help you at all. What will help you is the silence that you've got within. Be silent for a while, and then you'll find out something. Something will arise. You may realize that in the silence, without the mind chatter, you're still here.